Good morning, guys. How are you doing today? I'm keeping a very close eye on the markets today. First thing we want to get into is the biggest mover and shaker. First off, we'll say that today is Wednesday, April 4th, 2018, and we'll start the charts right here. Now, the biggest mover and shaker today is cryptocurrency. We've got some big red candles happening right now, right at this moment. She's dropping. She's dropping. We're going to focus in on it right here. Bitstamp 68.75, and we got some big red candles forming here. That's brought it down from the 7,300 price down to 68.35, and this is actually happening at this moment. We'll focus in on the 1 minute chart. You see, we're getting some really big drops right now. It's fighting. It's fighting the battle of trying to bounce back a little bit, but its tendency is right now to be forming these big candles. One of the big candles is this one right back here. It formed, and that was a big fast move down right there. That was your big red candle right there. If you go to the 15 minute, you can see that was this candle right here, this big red candle down right here. See? And it's fighting right now to try to bounce back a little bit. There's a few buyers coming in. They're buying on the dip right now. If we take a look at the 1 minute, and it's fighting to curve it back a little bit, but it's still in that mode of drop right now. So we're going to keep an eye on it. It's an exciting market. Bitcoin's always been an exciting market. Bitcoin has always been exciting from its very start. I just love the Bitcoin market. I was a trader in the cryptocurrency market, and I was a miner for years there, and this market's so dynamic, you know. So anyway, I don't trade in cryptocurrency anymore. Now I run this financial channel, so this takes a lot of my time, but I will buy a bit of cryptocurrency if I can, if the prices are right. So anyway, let's move on to the Dow Jones here. And this is very important today, what the Dow Jones is doing. It's down 345 points. Now, last night, that's what I said it was going to do on my last show yesterday. If you guys watch my channel, I said that it was going to create this last little peak, what I call peak number 5. Well, it's created peak number 5. Now, I'll tell you what's going on exactly with the Dow Jones today. The Dow Jones is like a guy right now who is swimming in the deep end of the pool. You know? That's what the Dow Jones is doing. He's in the deep end of the pool, and there's nothing beneath his feet for 100 feet deep. or say he's in the ocean, swimming in the ocean, and there's nothing down there for 100 feet beneath him. There's no floor. Sea bottom is 100 feet deep below his feet, but he's swimming. He's swimming. That's the Dow Jones today. It's swimming, and it's swimming up here, and there's nothing under it for a long way down. It's a long way down. There's nothing down there. It's not going to find a floor. If it did fall, it's not going to find a floor for a long way down. But it's not falling. It's swimming. It's floating. It's floating. It's floating. It's not falling right now. And the reason why is the bond prices. Let's take a look at bonds and rates right today. Hey, here. The bond price is not, the yields are not rising right now. They're falling. This is helping to buoy the market. U.S. 10-year, 2.76. That's not up significantly high considering what the Fed's doing. They're finding buyers. Simply put, the Fed's finding buyers in the bonds. But this is so tentative. This is so, I mean, this could turn around in a heartbeat. This could. And it probably will. This is like, right now, I've never seen anything so risky in all my life as this. This is like Risk Incorporated. So now, what's oil doing today? The oil price. Because the oil price is actually, in the markets, is an awful lot more important than people think it is. It's down over $1 today. 62.29, down $1.22, 1.92%. That's a significant drop in the oil price. So we're going to have to keep our eye on oil. I'm not exactly sure at this point in the morning exactly what caused this drop in oil price. It might have been a climb in inventory, a build in inventory. If there's a build in inventory, it's probably coming from West Texas, but or from the United States, because those are the ones responsible for the last year or two for all of the excess inventory. See, something you need to understand about oil. The world uses a very set supply of oil every day. And if they produce a little bit more than that set supply, then inventory builds. If they produce a little bit less, then the price of oil goes significantly higher. It's very, very touchy. It's a very, very touchy knob. Picture a radio and you're trying to dial in that station, you know, and you got to just play with it to get it right on the station, you know. Otherwise, you lose it. It's a very, very touchy market that way. Cryptocurrency market capitalizations. That's where we're at right now. $259 billion. Everything's in the red right now. I'm going to tell you, Litecoin's 118 bucks, and it's dropping the price. I am eyeing up Litecoin this morning the way a fat kid eyes up a hot dog at the picnic. You know, really, I'm eyeing them up that way, the way a fat kid eyes up hot dogs at a picnic. They're down 5.26%. I'm thinking that before the big market crash comes up later this year, that cryptocurrency is going to make somewhat of a recovery. I'm not thinking a huge recovery, but I'm thinking that it's going to recover somewhat. Now, I'm down a few Litecoins. I sold them at $340, I think it was. I sold a few Litecoins, and I want them back. I want them back. I'm really kind of cheesed off. And why am I in this price of 118 bucks? Is I'm thinking to myself, hey, you know what? I took profit at them. I took a profit on a couple Litecoins at that price, and I want them back. I want my Litecoins back. That's what I want. And I mean, I've emptied my crypto wallet. I don't have any crypto practically, and I'd like to have a little bit of crypto back again. I don't feel real safe with no crypto at all. It's like I wouldn't feel safe if I didn't have any silver. I'll tell you what, I would feel like if I didn't have any silver, what I'd really feel like, I'd feel like I'm walking through Rodeo Drive with no clothes on, you know? Anyway, okay, now let's move on to the U.S. dollar index. 90, right on 90. This is such a little bitch, you know, U.S. dollar index. Such a stubborn little bitch. But I expect that this little period that we're going through right now is going to support it. With the markets behaving like they are, you know, it's going to support the U.S. dollar because people are starting to get a little bit frightened already, to tell you the truth. And you think they're frightened right now. You just wait, and this is going to support the dollar. This fear factor. Maybe this is what the Fed's hoping for, is to support the dollar with fear. I mean, they're down to a situation where they're so trapped. The Fed's so trapped, and I've explained this in my videos why the Fed's so trapped. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and this has been your market report. Bye-bye for now.